What will you do when the capital city of a country starts sinking? Literally. And what happens when the ground under people's homes drops faster than anyone expected? Delhi isn't just choking in winter smog anymore. It's now sinking faster than any other mega city in India. A new study in the journal Nature just revealed that the ground beneath Delhi is collapsing by up to 51 millimeters a year, putting over 1.7 million people at risk. And this isn't just a science problem, it's a daily life problem. Hello viewers, I'm Kavya Khandelwal and you are watching The Edge. Today we are breaking down why Delhi is sinking, which areas are at more risk, and whether this crisis can be stopped before large parts of the city literally drops. Stay with me because the story under Delhi's ground is scarier than what's above it. Let's understand the backstory first. The city falling from under our feet. Imagine waking up one day and finding cracks creeping across your walls, doors refusing to shut, and your street slowly getting lower every year. That's already happening in pockets of Delhi. Now, this isn't a Bollywood disaster movie. This is cold, peer-reviewed science from a global journal. Researchers from the University of California, Virginia Tech and the United Nations used satellites radars data between 2015 and 2023. Their finding? Delhi has the highest rate of land subsidence in India. And here's the kicker. This isn't caused by earthquakes or mining or some secret metro tunnel drama. It's because people are pulling water from underground like it's a never-ending free tank. Now let's talk about the real reason. We drain the earth like a giant water bottle. Delhi sits on soft alluvial soil from the Yamuna, a beautiful gift from nature, until you drain the groundwater beneath it. Think of the ground like a sponge filled with water. When water is pumped out faster than rain refills it, the sponge begins to shrink. Buildings, roads, metro pillars, they all start sinking with it. And Delhi drinks groundwater like it's lassi in May. Why? Because the city's surface water supply can't match its demand, and monsoons are getting weirder. Late rains, short bursts, unpredictable patterns. Climate change has turned recharge season into recharge maybe season. The study even warns that climate shifts plus human extraction is equal to double trouble. Where is Delhi sinking the fastest? Let's get specific. Not all parts of Delhi are dropping equally. The satellite scans found hotspots. First, Bijwasan, sinking up to 28.5 mm per year. Faridabad, 38.2 mm per year. Ghaziabad, 20.7 mm per year. Parts of Dwarka are actually rising, which is 15.1 mm per year. Yes, uplift. So, while some neighborhoods are sinking, others are popping up like uneven bread in an oven. And uneven sinking is way worse than ununiform sinking. It means roads crack, foundations drop, bridges twist. Think Jenga blocks, but you live on them. The cost? 2,264 buildings at risk right now. Let's pause on this number. 2,264 buildings in Delhi are already at high structural risk. That's a small town's worth of buildings. And the future forecast is brutal. By 2055, over 11,457 buildings in Delhi could face extreme risk. Mumbai, Chennai, Bengaluru, Kolkata, they are next in line. But Delhi is leading the race no one wants to win. This reminds me of that one friend who ignores the engine warning light until the car catches fire. Delhi skipped the warning light. We are somewhere between smoke and flame. But why you haven't noticed it yet? Subsidence doesn't shout it. It whispers. It starts as hairline cracks, uneven roads, doors that don't close. Water logging is getting mysteriously worse each year. And before cities realize, it becomes Venice vibes, but without the romance and gondolas. The bigger problem? India's water future looks scary. The study links everything to one truth: monsoon-dependent water systems are failing. India's biggest water recharge system is rain. Rain is changing, our demand isn't. Delhi dug down instead of planning ahead. Same story in many Indian cities. And remember the number, 1.7 million people already exposed. That's not just a number, that's life, families, memories, dreams resting on shaky ground. The part no one wants to hear is even if Delhi stopped pumping underground water today, some sinking is now irreversible. You ask me why? Because the soil layers have already compressed. Once crushed, they don't bounce back like a mattress. This isn't a spring bed, it's clay and slit. The study calls it a critical nexus of climate change plus unplanned water use plus extreme weather. You want translation? We created this and we can't fully undo it. We can only slow it. So, is Delhi going to collapse? Not tomorrow, not next year, but it's like standing on a staircase that loses one step every few years. Eventually, there's no staircase Delhi needs. Strict groundwater regulation, more rainwater harvesting, better surface water system, and urban planning that matches reality, not PowerPoint presentations. Otherwise, one day, we won't just complain about potholes, we'll complain about platforms sinking, whole neighborhoods dropping, and metro lines bending. Delhi's smog problem made people cough. This problem could make the ground cough, and the city falls with it. This isn't fear-mongering, it's data, science, satellite imagery, and the planet whispering. Stop pulling water like there's no tomorrow, because tomorrow is already here. Tell me in the comments, do you think Delhi can fix this sinking crisis or is it too late? And don't forget to like, share, subscribe and follow The Edge.